Hi guys, my name is Kate and today we are going to find out if the Schminke Gouache is really worth $100. Honestly, I am not at a stage where I'd spend so much on art supplies and I didn't buy it myself. My friends and I played a Secret Santa and I gave my Santa a hint or maybe a link, and here it is, my precious gift. In this video, we are going to swatch, paint and figure out if this gouache is going to level up our art. Also, I will show you my other paintings with different gouache brands so you can get an idea of what I paint and where my skill level is at. So let's dive into it. While I'm swatching, I want to share a couple of facts about this gouache. Schminke actually has several gouache lines, but what makes the Horadam line special? It's high quality, pure single pigment tubes. There are 48 colors available and my set comes with 10 of them. The single pigments make it super easy to mix vibrant colors without getting muddy results. What I already love about this gouache is that you can buy individual tubes. Let's be real, it's so rare to use all the colors in a set evenly. White paint, for example, always runs out. I have no idea why I swatched the white paint here. It doesn't really make sense. The lemon yellow is so luminous. I absolutely love it. I'm also really glad the set includes gold ochre because it's a great base for mixing skin tones. The consistency of the paint is nice and creamy and it only takes a minute to figure out how much water you need to get the paint flowing. I also have another set of high quality gouache, so let's compare the swatches side by side. I'd say both sets are opaque and vibrant as gouache should. Do you think it's okay to mix different brands in one painting? Actually, I think it is, so I will consider it for my future paintings. Here is a couple of gouache studies I did recently. This bird was painted with HIMI gouache and these funny guys were done using Holbein gouache. The next sketchbook spread is for Schminke. I usually take my time to plan the composition and choose the subjects. I picked an octopus and a rooster not randomly, but to test out every color I have. These two are so colorful that I'll get a chance to use all 10 tubes. It's been about 7 months since I started painting with gouache, and I can definitely say I've become more confident and my brush strokes are more intentional. Here's something I've learned from using HIMI or jelly gouache. There is really no need to mix more than 3 colors. With HIMI, sometimes 2 might be too much. Like, keeping it simple helps preserve those bright and vivid colors. Honestly, it's such a pleasure to work with these paints. The pigment lays down so effortlessly. By the way, this is one of my favorite color combinations, blue and yellow. Later, I will add some pink for reflections. Usually, my biggest challenge is with yellow. It's either not opaque enough or just not the right hue. But here it seems like I like everything about this yellow. Here you can see that I tend to dilute gouache with water, so sometimes it looks a bit like watercolor. I think I will cover it later with more opaque layers. It's actually a fun thing about gouache. You can achieve and combine different effects by varying amount of water and paint. One thing I've realized is that I need a light pink paint. It's essential for my paintings, and the light pink I've been mixing here is just feels a bit off. The problem is this gouache line only has 48 colors and it seems like there is no light pink. I'll either use the one from Holbein or keep experimenting until I get the perfect hue. Here is my little octopus, and I believe it's my first ever painted octopus. Not bad, right? Let's move on to the rooster. I think it's the first time I'm painting a rooster, and the reference image looks so complex, and it won't be easy. Another color that I'm going to purchase is light red or scarlet, because there is no way of mixing light red. If you mix red with white, you get pink or something desaturated. Like, over time, everyone figures out their favorite hues, and later, I believe I won't be buying sets, but individual colors. Only the ones that I really need. Maybe not, because sets actually force me to incorporate something new colors in my palette. Still, it's cool to know your base color palette. That's my point. For the most of the painting, I'm not just laying down a flat wash. I'm varying the colors a bit to create texture and convey, what do you call it? Fur? Or is it something else in roosters and birds? I think you know what I mean. When it comes to fur or hair, the main goal isn't to paint each individual hair, but to group them into chunks for a better look. Oops, almost forgot about the main point of this video. Is it really worth $100? The answer is yes and no. It depends on where you are in your artistic journey. Like, if you don't plan on selling your paintings, digitize them, or turning them into prints or stickers, I mean, if you paint just for fun and don't sell your work, then I don't think this gouache is worth $100. You can enjoy the process just as much with other affordable products. But if $100 isn't a big deal for you, then go ahead and try this gouache. That said, I didn't notice a huge difference between Holbein and Schminke gouache, so you can pick any of them. And still, I'm so happy to try it out, and I will definitely use it again. In fact, I have a mini project in mind, painting a series of gouache pieces for my studio wall. That will probably be one of my future YouTube videos. When I watch videos like this one, where an artist creates something I love, and I often feel inspired to paint the same thing. If that idea crossed your mind while watching my video, I'm totally fine with it. Paint along, share it on social media, anything you want. And I think studying different styles and artists is so helpful, and I hope my work can inspire or benefit you in some way. The rooster is almost finished. I'm adding more contrast, refining some details, and at this point I can proudly say I got a kick out of the painting process and supplies, and the result turned out awesome. Thank you very much for watching the video. It's so heartwarming to know you stayed until this moment. Don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Also, I've left some links to the gouache products in the description in case you're thinking of trying out something new. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye.